Alright guys, so this is part 2 of the Fruit Ninja in Scratch series. So what you're seeing right now is a snippet of what we're gonna be accomplishing in today's video. So the first thing you'd want to do is create a new sprite. Name it Blade Trail. Alright. Now also name this one like Celestials, I don't know. Alright. Once you get Blade Trail, go to the code, create new extension, and then hit the pen. Now when green flag clicked, erase all, set pen color to whatever you want your blade trail to be. So if you want it to be like white, yeah. Now set pen size to 12. After that, create another list. Name it slice X for this sprite only, and then slice Y for the sprite only. Delete all of slice X, and then delete all of slice Y. Now, forever, if else, if mouse down, then add slice X and then slice Y. Go over here, do mouse X, and then mouse Y. So you're adding mouse X to slice X and mouse Y to slice Y. Let's put this into action. So show these two lists and press the green flag. Now see those lists fill up. Yeah. Alright, now the next step to do is to create two more variables. Blade direction. And then blade speed. Or blade power. I like that better. So set blade direction. Okay, and then duplicate that, and then duplicate that again. But the third one is going to be blade power. Duplicate these two, and now here comes the hard part. Alright, the first thing you would want to do is get a plus, like a plus operator, and then an A10. Make sure get this of ABS of block, and then select A10. Drag that in there. Now put a divide in there. Then after that, you want to put two minuses in both of the divide options, and then put item 2 of slice X. You can also duplicate this, but then make sure to put the second one as slice Y. Now go to motion and put this as X position and this one as Y position. Alright, now for this next part. The next thing you'd want to do is to duplicate this, put in a less than operator, and then put in a 0 at the second one, and then drag this whole thing in. Now put a multiply by 180, drag this in here, and then subtract 180. Subtract 180 from that value. Then drag that in. It's a pretty long string, but then drag that into the first blade direction right here. You'll see what this does in a moment. By the way, I was a little bit mistaken. Replace this middle set blade direction to with a change variable. Alright, now drag in or a boolean, and then put in a less than and an equal to in both of them. Now replace the 50s with minus 180 and minus 180, and then blade direction in both of them, just like this. Now multiply that entire thing by 360, and boom, you've done blade direction. Now for blade power, now you want to put a square root operator. So square root of, then I'll put a plus in this one, put a multiplied in both of them, and then in each of these little circles put a minus, a minus, a minus, and a minus. Okay, put an X position in this one, X position in this one, Y position in this one, and a Y position in this one. Oh, in this one. You should be left with 4 blanks. Okay, now you duplicate letter item 2 of slice X, item 2 of slice X, and then item 2 of slice Y, and then item 2 of slice Y. Now put an OR, and then a not. Then mouse down in the second one, put a greater than, and then for length of, and then length of slice X. Drag that to the bottom, and then delete 1 and duplicate that. Then put slice X and slice Y. Alright, now put this in full screen and make sure you're showing the slice X list. Alright, if it's showing 1, 2, 3, 4 and that's it, you've done it correct. Ignore blade direction and blade power for now, but those will come in very useful later. Now what you want to do is go to front layer at the very bottom, and then create a new block. Name it. Oh, alright. Create it. Name it. Draw. Wait. Name it. Create blade. Oh my. Name it. Create blade trail. Run without screen refresh. Now in your new block, now drag in an if loop, or if I don't know what that is. Put in if is greater than 0, and then put in length of slice X is greater than 0, and then it will do whatever is inside. First, drag in an erase all, and then a pen up, and a pen down. In the middle of those, drag in a go to, drag in these, item 1 of slice X and item 1 of slice Y, and X and Y. Then drag in a repeat until, and then repeat until is greater than, and then length of slice X. Create a new variable, name it I, for the sprite only. Repeat it until I is greater than, and then set I here to 2, and then change I by 1. It's like the basic index, and then go to item I. What this will do is it will keep drawing a swipe, then drag it in here. Well, oh yeah, also make sure to drag in a pen, put in a pen up right there at the end. Alright, let's test it. It works according to plan. Alright, this next part is optional, but if you want the blade trail to decrease in size as time goes on, follow this next few steps. Set pen size to 2 right before the pen goes down, and then set pen size right here to I times 4. This should give you the results you want. Indeed it does. It looks a lot cleaner in my opinion. So yeah, create a new sprite. Name it your screen hitbox. Drag a box over this middle screen right here. Alright. Now that you've done that, convert to bitmap and convert back. This will just sit here, just like this. Say ghost effect. Say ghost effect to 100. So change this to a forever loop. This is temporary, but just do it. Now if you hit the green flag, you'll notice, yeah, the clone count is increasing. But even when I stop, there's still clones down here following eternally. This is going to fix that. What you want to do is put a repeat until touching touching screen hitbox. Then duplicate this, drag in a not touching screen hitbox, and then drag in after that, drag in a delete this clone. While it's down here and not touching this screen, it will do the gravity thing and move up. Once it's touching this, it'll run this one. Well, it'll just keep on going until it stops touching it. Then it will remove that clone entirely. Let's watch. Yes, it's at a nice stable 46. It's pretty cool, right? Now we want that nice sound when a fruit comes up. You can use this stupid pop noise or something, but I don't recommend using that. Just download a sound online. Alright, I just created a new sprite. A new sound. It's called Fruit Spawn. It's the OG fruit spawning sound. So right in here, make a start sound fruit spawn. So now every time, yeah, make a wait 0 seconds. Awesome. Now you want to make the blade swiping sound, right? Again, you can use a dumb scratch library and make some sounds of your own, but I don't recommend doing that. Just download some sounds online like this. Sound much better. Sound design is amazing for Fruit Ninja. Start sound, and then you see this thing before it. Make a join operator and copy that exact thing before the number. Sword, swipe, and then hyphen. Drag that in here. Pick random 1 to 5, or the amount of sounds you have. When green flag clicked, forever. Now drag in an if, and then put in and then put a greater right here. Put 80 in this spot, in this thing input. Put in put in blade power right here, and then put in mouse down, just like this, and then put a wait 0.05 seconds like this. I don't know if this works, but let's try it. Let's turn that off real quick. Alright. I'm not gonna be hearing that noise for a little bit, but works just as intended. Pretty deafening, isn't it? Alright, well, that's episode 2. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.